Everybody, this is Cresso. Hey, and this video is going to be a continuing from a video that I recently recorded. The name of that video is called Confront Your Ego. This video is going to be a different approach. I put a lot of thought into what I wanted to express here and for this video, and it's belief systems. Okay, if you go back on my clips, I do talk about belief systems that you know a lot of belief system that holds back, but in this video, I just wanted to ask everybody, a question, uh, you know, basically like who told you to follow certain ideas? You know, it's the whole concept for this video is to question the ego. A lot of us, we don't question our mind. We don't. Maybe we do. Maybe some of us do. I question a lot of stuff. A lot of things that was holding me back for the moment. I did. I questioned it. I went in, or whatever I've done, I meditated. I didn't feel good about it. I didn't feel good about it. And, I knew that it was solely up to me. It was up to me how I'm going to go forward. You know, uh, everything is internal. Everything is internal. It's not, we get caught up on the things on the outside, and you think the outside is a reflection, or let's just say it has something to do with you. It's like this. This is my take on this now. Everything starts from inside, okay? Then outside, okay? A lot of you know what I'm talking about, okay? Um, we hold up to so much belief systems that, yeah, like I was saying, we don't question it. So in this video, I wanted to really ask everybody. uh I'm gonna say different things as an example, okay? And yes, a lot of things that do what I'm going to talk about is the stuff that I am passionate about. And you know I'll just do my best to really keep it real. It's important. you know it's important for myself. It's important to my viewers. Appreciate those that take the time and to listen to the message, of all my clips. And I just really just want to come up with ideas, just express stuff, inspire, because we're potential to do so many things, so many great things in life. And it's not hard. It's not. And so again, that's why I want to get to the uh to the root of this message in this video. Okay, is that questioning these belief systems that we accept. Okay, I'm going to start off with certain things, and not certain. I don't know how many. It's just whatever comes up in my heart, I'm going to express it. So, um, here's one of them. Okay, who told you that you can't experience free energy? Okay, free energy meaning electricity, pretty much where you live. You know, and keep in mind now, everybody. You see, as I'm saying this to you, I'm saying this to myself. Okay. All right. So don't, I want you to think that everything that I've been expressing in all my clips, I'm like some being that's all the way up there and you're down here. No, 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 no. Everybody's capable. Everybody's capable of waking up. Okay. I've seen it. I know it. So otherwise, I wouldn't be doing my clips. Okay. All right. Who told you? So I'm repeating myself again. Who told you that you can't experience free energy? Who? Right? Question that. Okay? Go far as you can with that. Okay. Here's another one. All right? Who told you that you need a medal or a certificate? Okay? To say that you are great, you're talented, worthy, brilliant. Right? Who told you that you need certain things to bring out the best in you? You understand what's in here? Okay? Who told you that? Question that thought. Question that idea. You need something to be great. Okay? Who told you that you can't travel the world whenever, wherever? This world. Okay? It's a gorgeous world. You know, it is. You know, Earth is a lot of nice places in Earth. A lot of nice places. Right? Again, I'm saying this for you and for myself. Who told you that you can't travel whenever, wherever? Question that idea. Question it. Go as far as you can. Who told you that you have to compete? Oh, let me just put it this way better. Let me just back up here. Who told you that in order to get let's say this promotion from this job, right? Who told you that you have to compete your way? You have to compete, right? Right? You gotta slave your way to the top. Who told you that? Right? Who? Who told you that? That you have to slave your way to the top at a job. Now I'm gonna put it this way. We all grew up with this idea. You know, those that work hard, and we think by working hard that what makes you what? That makes you someone wonderful. What, you have to work hard? You know, if you really if you break that paradigm into pieces, working hard, wow. Working hard is an idea that we got from our own ego, that we're basically not good enough. You'll never be good enough. I don't care if you're sweating in tears, working hard. There's people that are very successful. It's not just because of having things, but it's how they feel inside. Those people are living the life how they want to live. Yes, those people do exist. And they're not better than you, by the way. Okay, I just want to make that clear. They don't really follow that game that they have to kind of like work from the bottom and kind of sweat their way up to the top. No, no, no. It's a different mind thinking. Okay, it's not just the mind, but spiritually. It's knowing who you are. Okay, so we accept that. So ask yourself that question. Who told you that you have to slave your way to the top? Who? What else I come up with? Who are these elites? Go around the website, different website. Let's say, I go online and I always browse online. And, man, it's just amazing. It's just the elites. First it was the powers that be, now it's the elites. Who are the elites? Right? Who are they? Huh? Question those ideas. Why do you call these people elites? Why? Question that. Go as far as you can. Right? I'm going to say how I feel about this. When I look into the idea of elites, I say to myself, wait a minute. These people, they look like me. I mean, they're human. Even though I'm in a human form, I'm not of a human. I'm saying goes for everybody else. But I'm like, look at them. It's like, okay. I mean, but even if they weren't human, they come from the same source. You understand? They come from the same source of life. Everyone is source of life. Like there's no separation. But I asked myself, why would I have certain people, even though people, we have certain people that uh, observe, or let's say, yeah, observe these functions or whatever position, right? And we look at certain people, and we look at them in a, I guess you could say that they're in a higher position. So that makes me what? What does that make me? So we got the elites, or maybe we call it the brain trust. Okay. Wow, so ridiculous. So what does that make me? Right? What does that make me and you? What? We're insignificant, right? What? So I had to really ask those questions, like, man, are these people really elites? No, they're not. So I have to question myself. But I want you all to question this for yourself. Go in, whatever feeling that comes out of you when you go far in. Now, your own mind's going to come up with facts. For example, the elites. This is an example. Well, they're in this position and they control the world and they control the world's money and they do all these things. And wow, we just have to just, live through the course of our lives. And, what we're going to do, you know? I mean, these are the elites. And I just have to go out my way, right? Pay my bills, taxes, you know, and stay asleep, right? Oh, man. Oh, wow. And, yeah, you know, some people will call leadership the leaders. Okay. But again, what does that make you? What does that means to you? How do you feel when you place other people on top? How do you feel? Come on, this is I'm doing my best. This video is very straightforward. Okay. We hold up a lot of beliefs that hold us back. It does. Okay. A lot of us, we pet these ideas, right? We pet it, right? We hug it, right? We accept it on a day-to-day basis. And yeah, yeah. Here's another one. Oh, actually, I just said insignificant. Okay. I'm going to use this word insignificant a few times in this clip. But anyway, let me just go on to the next one. Who told you that you have to live between borders? Who told you that? Who? Who told you that there's going to be, or let's just put it this way, there is scarcity? Who told you that? Who told you that you have to live in a way or according to what? A shortage of life. Shortage of resources, shortage of jobs, shortage of this, shortage of all these things. Who told you that? Keep in mind, these are ideas that we hear every day on a day-to-day basis, and we accept that. Okay? We blend that in with our belief systems. And your reality, okay, it goes according to how you feel inside. So yeah, question that. Who told you that you have to live between borders? Who told you that you have to be afraid? Really? I mean, who? You know? What else you got? Who told you that in order to take care of your family, let's just say health-wise, right? We have kids. Some for those that have kids, right? You want to take care of yourself. Who told you that you have to fall under some sort of bracket to get these lovely health insurance, right? You know health insurance is a racket. Who told you that? Uh, and look, I know this might sound a little strange with all the stuff that I'm saying to you. Depends where you at in life, okay? I just, again, my purpose of this video is for you to go as so far in your heart, you question the mind. You understand? You question the mind, okay? You question those things that frustrate you. Question the things that you feel like a victim. You understand? Question those. Question why you accept these things. Why? Question that why do you feel hopeless? Why do you feel like things can't be different? There's no change in sight. Question those thoughts. You understand? So there's a continuation from the ego for to confront your ego. You got to question it. You got to drive at it. You understand? Wow. Who told you that you have to be part of a group in order, or let's say, man, this is a better one. Who told you that you have to have a status quo? Okay. I look into you know what? Speaking of status, yeah, certain people, a lot of people have certain status, and that place some people in different areas in life. Maybe being recognized, being, and that way other people be heard, right? But you have to have certain status, right? It's an idea. That's all it is. It's an idea. Who told you that? Who told you that you have to have certain status in order to be heard? In order to be or do whatever you prefer in life? Who told you that? Who? Here's another one. Who told you that in order to receive any blessings in life, you gotta do X, Y, and Z according to whatever? Who? Some people will say, oh, well, oh, wow, we're talking about where they're at spiritually, right? I'm just going to generalize this for a moment, okay? Some people say, yeah, I'm just going, where I'm at spiritually, I'm not there yet, and I have to go through certain things and all that in order to, to receive the blessings or align myself. I'm like, I listen to some stuff online. I'm like, wow, do people understand what they're saying to themselves? Do people, this is what I say to from within. I say, man, do people understand for that moment? I'm just telling you how I feel. Like, man, a lot of people hold themselves back. So many different things, beliefs, systems. Man, it's just incredible. It really is. Um, yeah, who told you that you have to do X, Y, and Z to acknowledge that you are great? You're a consciousness. Oh, I mean, you got religion, Christian, Muslim, Buddhist. The only thing I like about Buddhist is the meditation part. That's just it. But any religion that, whatever, it doesn't matter, but any religion belief that, you know, that you constantly doing the same thing over and over and over and over, and you can't branch outside, because if you branch outside of that, you're not going to receive anything. You have to do something that's required in order to get something great. That's any religion, faith, okay? But you got to question these stuff. Like, wow, like who told me that I have to do all that? How do you feel inside? You always feeling like you're that. You kind of feel like you're in a hamster wheel. You know, constantly going around and around, right? You're just in a hamster wheel. You just don't know when to get off that wheel. Wow, it's just amazing. Who told you that in order to be or receive or align yourself to different part of life, that you have to have a certain skin color, right? If you have certain skin color, you will have a better job, for example, right? That's an example. Uh, who told you that? Who, right? Who told you that you cannot accept who you are? Okay, let's just say the body. You're in this body, and you can't accept who you are because your skin color. Who told you that? I'm gonna say a few things. I'm gonna close out. Who told you that a lot of us, in this world, we use currency. Currency is like the main thing in this world. Money. It doesn't have to be in the U.S. It could be. I mean, sorry, excuse me. It could be the U.S. Any country. But there's a cap. There's a cap in money. And let me say this. I question this stuff about money. It's like, especially here in the U.S. I'm like, wow. If you look outside of dollar bill, for example, this country is the United States is basically all about credit, and credit is kind of like virtual money. I mean, and I was like saying to myself, and also to my friend, I'm like, we really play this game very well to put a salary cap on ourselves, because I told my friend the other day, it's like, you know for mankind to accept the idea that people are able to take care of themselves. We talking about 100% of the world's population. You take care of yourself. It doesn't make sense to people. It doesn't. It doesn't. I question that stuff to myself. Like, wow, why does it have to be that way? I'd go far in. You know, why do we play this game that there's a salary cap? Why do we play this game that we make money over us? I mean, it's paper, and not only just paper, but it's virtual money. It's an idea that came from here. Well, this the ego. We allow the ego to create limits. We condition our mind to think lack. So yeah, question these thoughts. Why do we live in a world that it's have a salary cap? I mean, you ever ask yourself, excuse me, you ever ask yourself this question that, all the world's problems could be easily solved. Do you ever say that to yourself? Did you? I have a bunch of times. I mean, I envision it. That reality do exist. And I line myself in this reality because it's my highest joy to inspire everybody to wake up. Okay? Okay? All realities exist, and all reality is consciousness. We are consciousness. Through that human body, you are consciousness. Okay? So yeah, just go in. Like, man, why do we play the game that there's a salary cap and that you have to be in debt? Especially here in the good old USA. Why there's a salary cap? People decide to rob one another. People do these certain things. But, let me just say this, everything is so simple in life. Life is really simple. It really is. Everybody living their highest joy. Oh yeah. Everybody living their highest joy. People are able to take care of themselves. It's not really about money. It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling that you could take care of your own life. You could live however you want to live. It's the experience. It's who you are, you know? So yeah, go back with money. Why do we accept a salary cap? Why? Who told you that you have to live in a salary cap? That you have to either let's say you're in a poverty level, you're a middle class. Then they got a little one, a little slash, upper middle class. Okay, you got the upper middle class. And then we got the wealthy people. Who told you that it has to be that way? Who told you that? You know? You gotta live life hard. You know? Oh, speaking of living life hard, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna so many things I want to express on this clip. But who really said that life have to be hard? Who? Question that. Who? I feel confident what I say. I do. Just want to come at. I just want to really express this and just go about in a different approach for everybody. I do. Um, we're capable to wake up like just like that. We are. Uh, I'm excited. Everything I express on my clips, I'm so excited. I am. I just, you know, I just look at people from all walks of life, and one of the main ingredients for humanity is that you have to get a good education. You get a good education. Why you have to get a good education? Oh well, if I don't get a good education, I'm not going to be able to work that nice little desk job, right? And then I'm not going to amount to nothing, right? So we slave our way to go to school. That we accepted the idea that is a requirement because you have corporations saying that you must have a 4 year, you must have a 6 year degree to do this and that and that. But you always feel like you're not good enough. No matter what you do, you're just not good enough. You're still competing, hoping that you're gonna stay in this little. Let me just call it. It's like I feel like a lot of people like frogs, and you got this little pond. You want to make sure you keep that down. You want to hold on to it tight. And without that, I hope I'm saying it right, pond. But if you lose that, that's it. You're done. You're toast. We accepted that. You know, people talk about, oh, it's what are we gonna do? Oh, it's reality. Yeah, reality. You mean your reality? The reality, the sucky reality that you create. Some people might say I live in a fantasy world. I guess according to your limited, narrow mind, gotta be, hey, just being straightforward, everybody. You know? Yeah, according to your ego mind, yeah, I am living a fantasy world. You know? The difference between, see, let me tell you this, everybody. The difference between me and those that decide to stay asleep is how I feel inside. It's because I know who I am. And because of that, see, that alone, that is worth a lot. There's no comparison. So someone's making 80,000 a year, right? And kiss their way up to a nice little sweet job, right? And you're working like endless amount of crazy hours and you have no life of your own, right? And you're rushing home to traffic, right? And you have like what, 4 hours of sleep, right? And you're drinking Red Bull that will give you wings and maybe you can fly to your job the next morning. Hey, if that's your reality, oh, okay. Me, how I feel inside. I know who I am. So yeah, according to your ego, I am living a fantasy world. A damn good one. A reality that I chose. Why I chose that? It's because I'm consciousness. You're consciousness too, everybody. You got to decide what reality you want to live. You're going to stick with your facts, right? You're going to stick with your head, I mean, the ego is spirit. It's not really all about your head, meaning, the brain is an organism, okay? But the mind, see, the thoughts, those thoughts. In my earlier Human Journal series, I talk about thought forms. If you haven't checked out my Human Journal series, please check it out. Okay? I did part 1 to 50. I might make more. But thought forms. See, your thought forms, okay, is not really physical. Okay? We shape those thought forms. And those thought forms, you see, they're like construction workers. Let me just put it another way. They just build your reality. Or let's just say it like this. They align to what reality according to how you feel. You feel a certain way. Your mind, let's just, it's not all about the mind, but it's the spirit, your ego. Okay? Your ego will suggest for you to feel a certain way because in your head, you're saying that I'm not good enough. I need to do certain things in order to fulfill something about me. So it's the constant idea of need. I need this. I need that. And look, sometimes my own mind tries to throw things at me that I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. If I don't get that, then I'm screwed. I'm this and that. Look, if we go with a reality that we constantly need something, look, you're still consciousness, and no, you will never be condemned. The only person the only man or woman that's going to judge you is you. I just want to express this to you. I want to express this to really, really challenge the mind, question the mind, the thoughts, the limiting belief systems. Let me just throw another one as I'm speaking. I had this in my heart too. Who told you that you are incapable of reshaping your community with your fellow man? Who told you that you are incapable? Who? Question those things. Who told you that you're insignificant? And I said that earlier in this clip. You got to re-examine all your belief systems, everyone. How do you feel? Don't, if you want to pet this story that you're nobody, or you want to put together your skin color, your age, you're too old, you're too young, oh, I'm disabled, oh, I'm a single mom with kids, I can't get anything I want in life. What else you got? We got all kinds of excuses. Like I told you, we could create books with your excuses of holding yourself back, everyone. You could create like endless amount of books of your life on the part of the excuses that I'm not able to do what I want to do in my life. So yeah, your mind is going to come up with all the list of facts. All of them. And you know what, everybody? As long as you hold on to the facts, you're not going to be able to get around in a way. Because your mind's going to constantly tell you, no, wait a minute. Your mind will tell you, no, you need this. How are you going to get that? You need to go there. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to be something else that you're not. You got to be unauthentic. I told you my clip. Be your authentic self. You understand what I mean. Like I say, genuine. Be your authentic self. If you want to live, if you solely want to live a life of being insignificant with all like mountains of excuses, why you not worthy, why you can't live the life that you want to live, all right, I won't get in your way. Nobody will get in your way. There's so many clips on YouTube and around, and on the internet. There's of technique of how to reshape your mind, how to, it's just a lot of ways of how to feel good, what to do exercise. People do exercise to get your mind off things, which is great. That's good. Exercise, nothing wrong with exercise. I think exercise is a great advice to get your mind off. I remember in 2001, I used to do a lot of biking. Because it was a very good therapy. I did something for myself. It was fun. If it wasn't biking, I'll do something else. I'm creative. I'll figure something out. You know, um, again, I just want to say this before I close out. I know this clip is a little long. We pet these ideas, everybody. You understand? You pet it. You pet it. These limited belief systems are embedded in you because you choose that. Nobody forces you to accept limited belief systems. Only you. This is not to blame you. I'm calling stuff out. I'm just calling the ego out. It's not just for you, but for myself. I'm getting something out. By me doing this video clip, I'm getting something out of it. I'm helping to understand me. And not only just myself, but everybody. Yeah, I look at a lot of people. A lot. But not everybody. Not everybody's asleep. Well, a good number of people are asleep. All I just say to everybody, on just about all my clips, if you choose and you want to acknowledge and say to yourself, yes, I choose to be asleep, through and through, without any excuses for yourself. Like, what I'm saying is like, oh no, I can't get this because these people don't approve of anything of me. Or nobody's accepting who I am. There's always an other. There's always an idea that we place in our own mind. I don't give a 2 cents about facts. We place people to have authority over us by choice. They're not over you. But you choose that. You select that. You select that. It could be anybody. It could be someone in your family. It could be anybody. We choose to put people over us. And then you feel like, I can never do what I enjoy. I can never do what I want to do in my own life. This is how you feel inside. A good number of you. So all I'm saying is, if you enjoy it, acknowledge it, right? Just say, yes, I accept this, right? Take the responsibility by voicing it out. If you choose to be insignificant, say, yes, I want to be insignificant. If you don't want to be insignificant, then challenge the mind, because if you challenge the ego, your ego won't have the answers. Say the most craziest, bizarre thing. For example, imagine that, yes, earth resources is plentiful for everybody. Everybody's being taken care of. Embed that idea into yourself. Say, if you are okay with the idea of money, okay, everybody, say yes, there are infinite credit. People are not struggling. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good because I am not struggling. I choose not to struggle. I align myself. I am magnetic. I attract the good things out of life because I know who I am. I'm consciousness. I am God. You are God, everybody. You understand? You are God. If you want to separate yourself, play that game. You want to play that game to separate yourself? Some higher intelligence? Okay. Like it or not, it's not about me saying it to you. It's the truth. You are God. All the good things in life you deserve. And if you want the bad things in life, your power. Exercise your power. Literally. So, yeah, I felt good doing this clip. I just want to really approach this differently, more precise. I just want everybody to just really question those thoughts. We hold up to so many belief systems that for that moment you don't realize that you're creating a reality. You're shifting to that reality that you're complaining about. It's not about it's not about the other people. It's not about those elites that a lot of people love to talk about and hold them up like they're the gods. It's not about them. It's not about how the world is all screwed up, right? We feel that way and we feel we have no control spiritually. We do. We have a lot of control. You do. Spiritually, yes. Yes. This is one. Let me actually say, I want to say this one more thing. Sorry. We hold up to ideas that we figured there's a lot of ideas, and especially some of the gurus will say things like this, right? That in order to show your best self, you have to go through trials and tribulations. You have to go through the hardship, right? That's an idea. You accept that. I accepted that at a time. I did. But because I know who I am great. I choose to live hard if I want to. Okay? So whatever comes to me, all the good things all the good things in life is that I could just sit there and chill somewhere and not do nothing. Okay? So the idea that you have to go through some hardship in order to receive something, that's a belief system. Everyone is free to take on that belief system. All that I'm going to say to you, how do you feel to put yourself in a sucky life situation in order for some ideal in for you to be great, or an idea that it will produce character in you? I'm like, I ought to, you have to understand where I'm coming from. I look at everybody's God, because you are. It's the truth. We play forgetful to not acknowledge that we are God and we gotta live below our means. Like, you gotta like suffer. Okay, you gotta suffer because you figured that's your destiny's not being controlled. There's some higher ups that's basically orchestrating your destiny. You orchestrate your destiny. You, you, and me. So I know there's a 42-minute clip going on 43 minutes. So take it in what I'm saying, okay? And play this clip as many times you want. I'm glad I did it. It was a pleasure, and I have confidence in myself. You know, there's no big secret why I say the things I say on my clips. There's no big secret. It comes from here. It's the energy. I I really I really appreciate all the good things in life. I am consciousness. I am source of life. I am infinite. Life is infinite. I experience it. Okay, really. I felt it. I've seen it. Life is truly infinite. It truly is. You all know what that is. You just have to embrace it. So question in your mind. Question those limited thoughts, those limited belief systems, excuse me. Question those, everybody. Okay, everyone. Until then, I will be back with another interesting